Well, Prince Harry continues to deal with the uproar over his bombshell memoir after copies of Spare accidentally went on sale overseas. The book now drawing anger from some members of the military who served with the prince. ABC's Lama Hassan has more from Buckingham Palace.
More fallout from Prince Harry's memoir Spare, with new backlash coming from UK military figures. Accounts published in UK newspapers revealing the prince wrote about his 2 deployments to Afghanistan and the number of people he claims to have killed. According to Sky News, Harry writing, "I could always tell exactly how many enemy combatants I had killed. It seemed essential for me not to be afraid of that figure. So my number, 25. A former British commander in Afghanistan commenting on Friday.
He characterised the British Army basically as having trained him and other soldiers to see his enemy as less than human, just as chess pieces on a board to be swiped off, which is not the case.
Senior British military leader Colonel Tim Collins telling Forces News Harry has now turned against the other family, the military that once embraced him, condemning the book as a tragic money-making scam.
I think that might be quite difficult for Harry, because he is someone who took his position within the military, both in active service and his honorary positions, very, very seriously, and was very proud of his affiliations with the military. And so I think that reaction there will probably hurt.
The British press rushing out new revelations that have been translated from Harry's book after it was mistakenly put on sale early in Spain. Among the most talked about tidbits reported by British media, how he lost his virginity in a field behind a pub, drug use during his youth, and his reported pleas to his father not to marry Camilla Parker Bowles. The BBC reporting that Harry joked with his grandmother, the Queen, in their last conversation, saying, "We also spoke about the devastating drought. Meg and I were staying at Frogmore and the lawn was in a really bad state. It's like my head, Granny, full of bald spots and brown patches." She burst out laughing. I told her to take care of herself and that I hoped we'd see each other soon. Harry saying he learned of the Queen's death on the BBC News, not from his family. "I looked at the BBC website. My grandmother had died. My father was king," writes Prince Harry. "I put on my black tie, got out of the plane under heavy rain and raced up to Balmoral in a borrowed car." Still no comment from either Kensington or Buckingham Palace.
It's almost impossible to see how any member of the royal family can sit down and be open and have a frank conversation with Prince Harry, now that he has completely violated that trust that they had over so many years, that private exchanges would not be made public.
And this morning, both Buckingham and Kensington Palaces are still staying silent, sticking to their motto, never complain, never explain. But with the book officially out on Tuesday, the question is, will they have to say something? Lama Hassan, ABC News, outside Buckingham Palace.